Hi, this is my trades which I took in my funding phase in MAVEN trading to get a payout from them. I finally made a payout from markets. I'm so happy. So let me journal what are the trades I took. Okay, this is my first trade in Euro USD. My concept was we are having two equal highs, so it's a liquidity area and we saw previous day low. Okay, and it's a Monday and it's a new account, so I thought let me risk small, or let me try to enter a trade and let's go into the flow of trading. Okay, like that I took a very small 0.01 lot size and the trade was took SL. Okay, it was okay because we are forming bullish and we had a 15 minutes bullish fair value gap, and I took entry and stop loss. I didn't consider we have a gap here, and we are overall a bearish trend in Euro USD. Okay, this is my first trade. I took a small loss. Next, XAUSD in gold, and the date was this 15. Okay, this is my second trade. See, the concept was simple. Okay, we had a fair value gap here, so I think it's a 4-hour fair value gap. Okay, and this is the previous Monday range. Okay, Monday low, we took that low, we started to go up, and in 1 hour we formed a fair value gap here. Okay, and we had a 15 minutes market success shift, so I should have entered here, but I entered after a confirmation. Okay, like little bit of 15 minutes, if you go inside you can see I entered around here. And this is also a gold trade. Mostly I won't trade gold and silver because it has a nice market structure. I took the entry, it went up and it started to come down. It's like fully started to range, so I closed the trade because I really don't want to lose more, even though I took a 0.01 lot size. After that I closed and the market started to rally up. Okay, the reason why I closed is because we are consolidating in 15 minutes, but in 1 hour you could see we formed a bullish candle. See, not a bullish type of candle, but we changed the color of the candle to bullishness. Okay, full bullishness, and we started to bearishness. Here is the consolidation area, but the 1 hour candle was closed a bullish way, not in a form of bullish engulfing, but you can clearly see the color was changed to 1 hour candle. Okay, so the next candle just rallied up. Okay, so I thought if I took an entry and it started to range, I want to wait for 1 hour confirmation. If the 1 hour candle is bullish or showing me the positive sign of my direction, so I can hold the trade. I learned this information by taking this trade, so I implemented on my next trades. Let me explain how I did. Okay, and the third trade I took in AUD and it was a sell trade. This was my first trade putting sell order after getting funded on everything I did. Okay, it's my first sell order, and the date was 15 and it's a sell exactly at Asian session. This is my third trade. This was my entry. The reason is because we changed the structure here, market structure, and we respected a higher time frame fair value gap and we started to go down. Okay, I took an entry at around the Asian session, but it should not be a good trade. Even though I closed with a break, likely small losses, 0.1, $2, $1 like that, I should not take this trade because we don't have that sweep. I just thought it will go down. Okay, because we are forming higher highs and formed higher lows. There was no clear any indication, but you can see here we swept this lows and we started to fall bullish. Okay, see, we had nice displacement and we formed a fair value gap. We came inside and started to go up. I couldn't take this trade because my whole setup was to sell this, but that's okay. So I learned a lesson. don't blindly enter, okay, because the higher time frame shows something. Wait and see what is happening, okay. And number 4, I took USD CHF trade. USD CHF, it's a buy and the date is 16. Okay, this was my 5th trade. I used this CHF. It's a 4th trade. I don't know why I put 5 here. Okay. Okay, still recording. No problem. This is a USD CHF trade. Okay. I took buy around this area. Okay. I didn't buy exact in this fair value gap and put an exact stop loss below. The context of the trade is we took Asian and London lows and we started to go up. Okay, minor time frame, we can clearly see we are forming bullishness and we are going above. Okay, we in a minor time frame we saw a market sector shift and we had a 15 minutes fair value gap. Okay, I should have entered here, but I think I entered around here because of the spreads and the later entry. Okay, after this big candle, and I kept my stop loss below this. It started to range and I started to close this trade, and the concept was nice. Because of this ranging, I closed this trade. Okay, the USD CHF trade. Next, the GBP trade, GBP USD, that's my 5th trade and this is my 4th trade. Okay, GBP USD, date is 16. Okay, I think I interchange these two trades as a 4 and 5, no problems. So you can clearly see, let me explain. We had a nice market came down. Okay, if you go to higher time frame, see we are sweeping these lows. Okay, we sweep these lows. At this time frame you can see we didn't close. Okay, the 4 hour was closed above with a big wick. So I went to the minor time frame. I took the trade simultaneously, this GBP trade and USD CHF trade. Okay, I closed profit here. See, you can clearly see a parity. The previous trade was actually a good trade. Okay, which we swept Asian lows and London lows and we started to go up. The only catch is we started to range and we started to break above. Okay, in a consolidation phase, and my late entry made me to close the trade. Here I could see because of that trade went ranging, and I could see clearly this is also ranged. Okay, so I thought, okay, let me close this and that trade, let me focus on the proper trade. Okay, I didn't see that Asian low and London lows taken with a proper eye. Okay, I was in another job, it's a night shift job and it's an American time, so I was handling both. I closed both trades, but this trade is a bad trade. Even though I closed this with a positive note, I should not take this trade because it's in a downtrend, clear downtrend. But I closed in this exact moment. That might be a God's grace. It is a small, around a $10, $12 profit in this trade. And that trade, I lost around $3 or something. Okay, in a USD CHF, how much? Around a $5 I lost. Okay. That's the two trade which I had to take in between my jobs, so I closed the trade. Okay, next the sixth trade is AUD CAD. So go to AUD CAD. AUD CAD is going to my sixth trade. I think this trade made me nice money. Let me close the CPRs. Okay, AUD CAD date was 17. Okay. This is my trade, yes. Okay, what was the concept behind this trade is we had a nice move up, okay, and we had a 4 hours fair value gap. This is the 4 hours fair value gap, okay, and market came into this range and we started to see a internal change, okay. If I go to 5 minutes, you can clearly see. AUD CAD, okay, sorry, this is my trade, okay. That was a nice 1:2 trade. This trade made me around $100 plus. This trade around it's 3% I made it in the single trade, okay. We started to see clear market shift, okay. If I zoom into 1 minute, it may take time to get back to this date. So let me clearly say here what happened, okay. We swept this lows and we had a 1 minute market structure shift. This high is the high and we rallied about and we came to the same 1 minute around the 5 minute, I think so. That's the 5 minute fair value gap, okay. You can clearly see this, and we started to respect here and market started to go up, okay. So I think at 15 minutes fair value gap, I entered this trade and started to target that previous highs, okay. And here we had a news, okay. So I closed this trade around here, made a nice profit around 3%. That was a nice trade which made me a profitable trader to put a fund in my funding account so that I could withdraw. Okay, what's my next trade? Okay, that was a nice trade. It's a AUD CAD, good trade, okay. Next, in AUD USD I took sell. That's my 7th trade. Okay, just want to repeat myself because it's a nice trade and it worked, so I want to memorize it, so I am going to repeat it so that I can observe that and repeat it in afterwards, okay. We had a nice, in its what session it happened, okay. I think it's mostly in American session. We had a 4 minutes fair value gap and we swept this previous low and started to form. In 1 minute I can clearly see fair value gap is forming and it's respected, so I took a entry at 15 minutes fair value gap and targeted the highs. Because of the news, I closed this trade. After that we formed a 1 hour fair value gap and market came here and started to rally up, but that is not my case. Because of the news I closed this trade. That was a nice 1:2 trade. That's good, okay. Next, trade 7 AUD USD, the rate is 18. AUD USD, I think that's a Friday trade, or I don't know. 7, yeah, this is the trade. Okay, this is the AUD trade which I took at the Friday night, okay. That should not be a correct way of taking. I took a sell. That's my second sell. What is the context below this, okay. we sweep the Asian low, I think the previous day low, okay. Or some session lows. I couldn't see that indicator because it's now today's date is around 1 November 1. I'm journaling my trade at date 18, okay. So it's a little bit hard. So contact of this, we sweep the highs and we started to go down, and this is the breaker block, okay. And your market structure shift here, okay. Started to go up and took a entry around here, and when market started to come down, I kept, okay, it's a Friday, we can only trade around this time, okay, because that's US time, closing time. So I put a break even. So it took my break even and I just closed the trades. That's my 7th trade. It was a late entry and a Friday trade. I should have been avoided this trade, okay, but I took it. I entered around with some small lot size AUD, yeah, 0.1, 0.05 like that, and its loss was as a break even, so that's only around $2 loss. That's not a big issue. Next, in 8th trade was XAUUSD. Let's go to XAUUSD gold. Oh, it was in 5 minutes, okay. XAUUSD data is 21, okay. It was a dumb trade, I think so. It was gold. Whenever I took gold trades, I'm really scared, and I never took a 0.01 above 0.01 because if it doesn't work, I could blow my account within seconds, okay. So I took buy around this 8. I really don't know which timing and what I did. It was a dumb trade. Took it, I think, at Monday. I was eager to take trade. I think no setup came. I took this gold trade. I don't know what happened here. That was my bad. It is more days, so I couldn't remember exactly what I did. And okay, let's see what I did next. And it's next is the 9th trade, USD CHF trade. USD CHF 9th trade at 21 date on the 21. Okay. Okay. Okay, the concept was we came so high above, okay, and we're having and I think this Monday we took the highs, okay, the Asian or London session high, and we started to form a 15 minutes candle, okay, 15 minutes bearish candle. I think so I entered this trade and I did my stop loss. What this trade is? USD CHF. Let me check my entries. USD CHF. That was I took 0.1 around $10 loss. I think I took in this trade. Okay, but nothing to learn, I think so, from this trade. I did this is not a good trade to take. Okay, that's all the thing I just want to say. In a bullish trend, should focus, okay, because we had a higher time frame liquidity here. I should have focused that, because after that this yellow line, I just took the entry price and I put the lines in this. So I actually forgot this trade where I took, but I remembered this. I thought, okay, because of the sweet type I could have taken the sell. That was my bad. I should have journal daily. I left that, okay. So this 8th trade and 9th trade I should be more focused, okay, because I should not take dumb trades. I will mark it from my note, okay. Dumb trades, okay. 10th trade is CAD JPY. That's a nice trade, I think so. CAD JPY at buy at day 22. Oh, that was a really nice trade, but that was the emotion, and this trade is like okay, I saw every pair is going bullishness, okay. The context behind this trade was we are having liquidity. Okay, let me explain this trade because the trade background was nice. Okay, you can clearly see after mitigating this in fair value gap in higher time frame, we started to range, but we couldn't create any proper fair value gap. Okay, and when the Monday started, we started to take the previous low. Okay, this is the previous day lows, and we took and we started to form a nice displacement. I think in ICT this is called a breakaway gap. And next we started to see every fair value gaps started to work. Okay, after this break, and here you'd see this fair value gap, and the next candle came and started to go up. Let me enter into the trade. Okay, even though it's like full mental ranging. Okay, I took the entry around here. I didn't take this trade. I think I take this trade. Okay, this is a USD CAD JPY. Okay, let me check CAD JPY. Yeah, the truth is I took many trades in this area. That's the truth, and kept my stop loss below every swing lows. Okay, I took 0.5 something and kept my stop loss here, but everything market swept. Okay, we never formed a fair value gap, but market swept every lows and started to go up. Okay, it was a full ranging day. Because of that, I took let me see how much I scaled in and how much I made and how much I lose. Okay, this is my first 0.4 lot, loss 0.1, loss 0.05, 0.25. Oh no, this two trade 0.4 and 0.1 was good. Okay, you can't see it, but I'm seeing in another screen. Just want to think. Okay, what happened inside this trade is after entering a nice trade. Okay, I started to scale up. Okay, when market will go up. Okay, market, the overall direction was correct, the theory was correct, but what happened is market started to sweep every lows which they found. Okay, in 1 hour we sweep these lows, and even if we go to 4 hours, you can clearly see because I'm remembered this trade. Okay, I will say why I remember this trade so much. Okay, even 4 hours candle, this exact candle. Oh, it's not working. Okay, sorry. Even you can see this clearly. This candle sweep the previous lows. Okay, and we started to go up. And in 1 hour, this gave me the confidence. This is the trade. Why I holded this trade because of this one reason. Okay, and I took multiple entries around here. The only big entry I was kept stop loss below this low, I think so. Okay, others are interior lows. I kept the stop losses, so it took my small 0.5, 0.1 every stop loss, and the one trade which I landed heavily at 0.4 lots and 0.1 lot was holding. Okay, and next I think after the market moved, I started to scale a little bit, and you know where I closed the trade? I still remember at the morning, and this was the dumbest thing I ever did. I regretted but I was casual enough to accept. Okay, this trade idea is working. Okay, this was the exact candle I closed my trade. This candle with the profit of around 2%. Exactly, I had, because of the previous trade, little bit losses up because of the dumb trades. I thought this is enough for me, let me take this money out. And the morning Asian, the real reason was I thought I messed with the AM PM. Okay, I thought the news is going to come at AM. Okay, I still don't know which time exactly, but I thought it's going to be a morning. Okay, it's UTC plus minus 4. Let's change into UTC to Indian timing so that I can clearly explain it. UTC plus 5:30 Kolkata. Okay, and that's the time. I thought the news is going to arrive at 7 a.m., but it was 7 p.m. The market just rallied after I closed the trade. I didn't sleep. Okay, this was next day morning. I didn't sleep. I wake up that morning and 6 o'clock. Okay, early morning I wake up. My shift was around 3:30. Okay, I slept at 3:30 and I woke up at 6 very properly to close the trade before news. But the only thing was, the news was not at 7 a.m. It was at 7 p.m. Okay, around this time. But think how much market moved. If I had just left that trade running, if I had just slept the trade, if I didn't took the trade and I was just slept, not if I didn't close here and if I just slept, this trade would be 8. I took around 1.5 risk. Okay, it will be a 8 percentage. That's a hefty amount for a new trader to first making money. But I was at around 3 percentage or something. I will in the end of the video I will say how much I made. Okay, this was, I think I still remember, I made around $150. I mean 3 percentage. After market started to rally, I was peacefully. I didn't see even charts. Okay, after this rally, okay, let me calm. I didn't take any trade. No. The real reason is I took another trade in Euro JPY. That's the 11th trade. That gave me the confidence to close the trade previously. You may think because I took the dumb trade, even though that the dumb trade was so small, stop loss and very small losses, why I actually closed that Canadian dollar Japanese trade because of this one trade. This is my next trade I took because the same Canadian dollar is going up and you can clearly see this is my 11th trade. Okay, we had a liquidity and we formed a 15 minutes fair value gap and we had a low and I kept this. Market tagged me in straight, it took my stop loss. Let me check USD CAD Euro JPY, how much I took. 0.25 and 0.1 lots, which I lost around 38 plus 12, around 1% in this trade. Because of this trade I lose 1%. I couldn't hold the trade, that CAD JPY trade. Okay, I took it as a correlation. This trade took the 11th trade loss, so I took this CAD JPY. As soon as the market reaches the like 1:2, which I made the profit because I was profitable with 2%. After I lost 1% in Euro JPY trade, let me clearly say, okay, AUD CAD trade I made 2%. In USD Euro JPY I lost 1%. That made into the 1%. And CAD JPY I made 2%. Okay, so it's like 3% around. So let me close this trade. That was happening. I was calm, but I was not worrying so much. Even though this trade went above, my context was right, my direction was right, but only dumbest thing was 2 psychological reasons. One was dumb, I didn't see the AM PM properly, and the loss in Euro JPY trade made me to close this trade as soon as possible. That's the reason behind this CAD JPY and Euro JPY trade. This was a missed opportunity. Let me mark it as missed opportunities. Okay, missed opportunity because of emotion and silly mistake. Okay, next CAD JPY, and I took another 2 trades, CAD JPY and USD JPY. Okay, here I can clearly see I took the 12th trade here. After that market rallied too much, after the news at 7 p.m. proper time, market started to come down. It mitigated 4 hours, I think it's a 1 hour fair value gap. And when market started to go up, this is also a very nice lesson child. Okay, you can see how much lines I drawn here. It started to range. I think it's not even a American session time. I think it's an Asian session time. Okay, I took it around morning because I slept because I couldn't catch this trade. I thought let me catch this trade. Okay, so I took entry around this in this fair value gap. Market was ranging. I didn't also exactly took entry around here. I took entry around because it slipped and market had to go up. So I was started to rage because of this. To be frank, I took this. I didn't take this whole move, so I was a little bit greedy in this trade. I took multiple entries, and exactly at this moment, okay, because Asian trade, I started to, because I see losses, I see profit, I see losses, I see profit. In this whole time was maybe around 1 hour or 2 hours, but it felt like eternal. At the morning, without a sleep, I was seeing charts to make money because I lost a nice opportunity. So that psychology made me to hold this and put extra lots. And when market come here, because I had a $1, I think it's a $1 lot exactly. I didn't even see that, but I now see that. Okay, I put $1 here. Okay, $1 lot says I'm seeing this $75 stop loss. Okay, $100 it came around 100, I think so. 75, $80 coming down here, and I thinking about oh no don't. The mental pressure here was more because my direction was correct. The previous trade I missed the opportunity. Everything combined, I took $1 lot size here, kept me stop loss. If I just left it without knowing it, I would have busted that account that day. But in the God's grace, I closed it. I was thinking in this 15 minutes, I think it felt like eternal life. I still remember it. I was trying whether I want to close it or not, No. Okay. It was full. When it started to go down, I thought to think of okay, let me close, give me one opportunity, let me close this trade. When it started to go up, seeing a little bit of profit, thinking okay, it started to go up. Let me hold for a little bit to make money. It was too minded, but with the God's grace, we started to range in that Asian session. I could see that because we are not closing below and we are not closing above. So I took exactly came out. Okay, I saw $75-$80 drawdown. Okay, it's like 1.5%. Okay, because I thought I will take that the previous day. The 10th trade and the 11th trade, I made around 3%. That made me the confident. Okay, let me withdraw this amount, and next we start to trade. After entering this trade, psychology was so hard. Okay, I can't even explain correctly in English. I think so. I'm just thinking and saying just what in my mind that time. Okay, full of chaos, and I closed exactly at this time and went to sleep. God's grace, the market went falling down. I would have bust my account in this trade without not even making a single penny. I could have ended. It's like a parody. Okay, can clearly see in the same chart I missed an opportunity to made a 8%, and in the same chart the next day I would have busted my account totally, my funded account. It was like missed opportunity, and that gave me the psych of to risk more. So I did this mistake and risked more. I closed around break even at like I think from $75 drawdown to only that $1 lot. It made 13 something. Okay, $13 from that $1 lot, and the commission was $3. Okay, so the psych was really too much to handle in this trade. I closed this trade with the same 3%, and I was in the too extreme. Okay, missing opportunity and going to blow my account in the same day made me that opposite to the core would I have made it's like my decision what I did made me to do. Think of this, I could have made this money here. Okay, I would have made 8%. That would be a like parallel universe thing, but everything is in my hands. That I felt after this happened. Okay, the concept was you might have been closed, you can be holding this trade, you may never take this trade. Like possibility of doing everything, it's in my hand. So I need to take a setup. I understood I am so near to bust my account and so near to double my account. Okay, I went to both extremes, so I need to reduce. I thought to think of many things, okay, related to life and trading. That was the lesson, and I took 3% profit, okay. I took another trade in USD JPY. Let me check that trade also, USD JPY. I think that's a nice trade, okay. After that, I didn't take trade of 24, 23, that every mind parity thing happened, and my final trade was at USD JPY. I was around around 2 point something percentage, and USD JPY trade. This was a nice setup, okay. That's why I took it. This is also a miss an opportunity, but the context is we swept the lows. The simple concept which I am trading is we need to sweep lows. That's the main technical term what I analyzed after my trades, okay. We are coming into some fair value gaps, and we are sweeping previous sessions lows, and we are forming 15 minutes fair value gap, which we respected here, okay. Let me see how much I made in the USD JPY. The date was 25, okay. I made 10, 20, 30, yes, $30, okay. Finally I made around $192. Yes, I from 3% to I made into 4%, nearly 4%, $196 I made in this trade, okay. I closed exactly here. I thought it will go above. If I hit it here, it would be in 4%, but it couldn't come here, and I closed my trade around here, this exact moment. Even though I'm working, I was monitoring this trade. The trade idea was simple. Into a fair value gap, we came into a fair value gap, we swept the previous sessions lows. Start to change your market structure, shift also changed. This is the breaker block, and this is a fair value gap. This is my entry, market started to range. Let me see how much I risked around this trade, okay. USD JPY. Okay, I took 0.1, 0.5, 0.1 and 0.5, okay. 0.1, because when I see market started to go up, even though it's ranging, I could see this is the same setup, okay. In 1 hour you can see it's formed a bullishness, okay. In 1 hour we didn't form any negative candles. We formed only 1 hour bullish candle. So I holded this trade and I closed around this day. If I had just holded that trade, it would be also a nice trade, okay. But not this. If I had kept here, this is a 7 trade, 1:7. But I didn't risk much. I risked 0.5%. I think I risked around $25. I remember it right now correctly. I would have made around 4%, okay, 4 or 3% in this trade. But that's okay. These are the trades I took, and they made around $193, and 80% split. I got $154. So that's my trade journal. These are the emotions, and the main key area is don't take dumb trades which doesn't align with you. Don't take simply trade because you are frustrated in XAU USD. And when nice setup comes, analyze it, observe it, and try to reproduce that same outcome, okay. Emotions, I can't explain everything in English. Let me recall myself, okay. That's all the trade. That's what I want to say. I am started to be a little bit profitable after understanding to be frank, it's ICT concepts, okay. Everything, sweeping lows, going to fair value gap, market structure shift, simple. The previous day lows, and I'm overly bullish guy. I really don't know why I'm like that. I'm only looking to buy the trades, buy the markets, and I'm doing that with the same confluence, repeating us. Previous day our sessions low should be swept, and the 15-minute fair value should be formed, and I should enter in that trade. That was my simple trade, which made me $154, around 3% in 5,000 account. Thank you.